Okay, so really quick, I need to thank you all so much for getting me to 1K and all of the great support you guys give me in the comments. I try and read every single one. I try and like every single one unless they are relatively egregious or I completely disagree with them. I try and respond to all the good ones. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. All right, into the video. So as you all know, I am usually someone that plays 6v6 more than plays 5v5. I say I usually do 80% 6v6, 20% 5v5, and now it's been more like 90% 5v5 and like 10% 6v6. And it's because I've been wanting to do like a little journey thing, and I've been kind of documenting it a little bit for you guys in my last couple of videos where I talk about, you know, the problems of supports, even though that is definitely a 6v6 issue as well. And then I also talk about the super tanks and why I think people are a little misguided, and those things, you know, are already kind of known quantities of 5v5, or at least consistently talked about quantities of 5v5. And there's one thing that I have to say that I completely forgot about, because in 6v6 it's not as prevalent. It still happens, but it's nowhere near as prevalent. And that is a hit scan, Mercy, Pocket, E-couple, duo, whatever, usually going by the names Kitten and his kitten or her kitten and their kitten and donkey fucker and whatever. But, you know, I don't usually get that in 66, so I've been getting that a lot in 5v5, and let me tell you, it has been atrocious. I hate it. I actually can't stand how much I hate it. It makes me more mad thinking about how much I hate it because it's just a video game, but it pisses me off anyway. Dude, these people need to get a life. They need to figure out their lives, because all of what they're doing is just pointing and clicking and then teabagging me after I kill them on Reaper, or after they kill me when I'm on Reaper. All right, and okay, look, I'm not just gonna sit here and say that I don't have like people that I duo with. Like, my duo is a Mercy player, my wife is a Mercy player, my other duo is a Kiriko player, and like, I get it. Like, you can usually tell when, you know, we're doing whatever and I get help from my support, but I'm mostly playing like Reaper and a tank. There are times when I've, you know, try and mirror the hit scan, because hit scan's so easy, you can just do that. Yeah, that's right, I'm not just that guy. Hit scan's just that easy, okay? But these people and the way that they act ruin video games. They ruin video games so badly. I cannot buy a heal when there is a Mercy who matches their hit scan duo's name, or even just a duo that you so obviously know is a duo because the Mercy hasn't left their side the entire game, despite them going like 7-7, okay? I could be 10-0 or like 15-1, and their duo is like 9-5, and they are still getting such preferential treatment that it makes me want to vomit. It makes me physically ill. And the issue is, this guy's ego, the hit scan's ego, or it could be girl, just saying, it could be a girl. But, you know, this person's ego gets so boosted by their Mercy player, by, like, just them never leaving their side, and it actually makes me mad that they get to do that. It's literally just mental rage bait, and I fall for it every time, but I don't care. I actually don't care. It angers me to no end. Another aspect of it is, like, the trash talking in the game is, like, always the worst, too. It's like, whenever there's an E-couple, there's someone on the other team calling out the E-couple, or they're calling you out, like, if you're against them, like, they literally just start teabagging you because you killed them, or for some reason. Or the worst part is, especially when you, like, you solo ult someone that's doing really good, and they go, and they just type, like, question mark. Like, they do that every time. Like, you haven't been getting pocketed on Cassidy by this Mercy, and the only way I'm gonna kill you is if I ult you. Like, and they just send like it's literally, it's gotta be tactical rage baiting. I'm being rage baited by 17-year-olds. That's what it is. It's probably what it is. No, I can't even say that, because most of the ones that I run into, I know, because as I've told you guys, I play like pretty late at night, so there's a pretty small subset of a community of people, and I know that some of these people are grown adults acting like this. And, you know, let's not get into the problem of certain older demographics duoing with younger demographics, and, you know, taking advantage of people. That's a whole nother can of worms that I'm not doing on this. I'm not doing on this channel. But it's just, oh my god, it's been making me so mad, and it's one aspect of 5v5 that I never thought about, you know, because it just went into the deep recesses of my mind, and I just thought, whatever, like, you know, like, this doesn't happen anymore. 6v6 has kind of fixed this problem, because I could just go to a tank, or I can get my off tank to help me, whatever. And again, it does happen, but just, not to the extent, like every other game, you just get two people who are just awful at the game, in my opinion. I don't get, like, awful at the game, and just have the biggest egos, man. But, you know, when they're going 13-1, and the rest of the team is going, you know, 4-5, they feel vindicated, and there's not much you can do, and they feel vindicated. And look, guys, I'm not trying to be a grouch, okay? I might sound like a sentient 40-year-old gumball machine, but I'm really not, all right? I'm a human being. In fact, I'm in my 20s. I have feelings, okay? I get it. I get that people want to, you know, express their love by hitting that super really cool spinning res, I don't know, or getting that Genji clip one more time, you know? I don't know. But, you know, they'll never know that they're a problem because they won't care. They have someone that they like online or whatever. They have their duo, and they'll never know that I'm actually happy. So who am I to really blame them? I think I might be the problem. Wrong. Do you know what is the problem? Do you know what the real problem is? It's Genjis. It's Genji players that have a Mercy E-Pocket kit and duo, just like the hit scans, only they're worse because they know that their hero is just a little bit harder. Actually, not a little bit harder. A lot harder than hit scans. But they know it, and it feeds their ego even more when their little Mercy player comes to them and says, "Oh my god, that was such a great ghost dash." No, it wasn't. It wasn't. You're annoying. I can smell your boyfriend Genji through the screen, okay? It's annoying. These people actually make me want to just, like, commit war crimes, man. I don't know. You know, in-game, of course. But, like, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Because there's not much you can really say when a Genji is, like, crushing you. Because, like, they're playing a hard hero for the most part, even if they're getting pocketed. If you're one of those people, by the way, I'm going to say this. You can't just say, oh my gosh, you're getting a pocket, that's gross, because, like, pocketing is what Mercy does, and, like, just because a Mercy is pocketing someone doesn't mean that they're hitting their shots or playing the game well. That's not how that works. The problem I'm having specifically is with the E-couples, right? The toxic E-couples that do nothing but heal and play for each other and let you die and throw your games, I don't care if it's quick play, I don't care, and let you die so that they can have fun. Like, it's not fun for me to die while you get to play the game. It's not. It's not. So, here's the thing. It's not my fault. It's the Genji's fault. It's all of the morons' fault that play in E-couples. And I think that we can all agree on that. But, yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't want to come home from my 10-hour shift and have to deal with a Genji being pocketed by Mercy while he's snorting coke and hitting every button on the planet just to kill me. Or by a low-skill hit scan being pocketed by a Mercy and doing nothing to kill me. Both of them saying that I get no pussy and that I get no bitches. It's just a little lame to me. It's just not fun. I would like to not feel like an idiot for once playing this game sometimes, but E-couples just love to ruin it. They just love to ruin it. And honestly, I made this video specifically after 1K because I've been wanting to make it for a while. I'm making this video because I feel like a lot of people can agree that E-couples suck. I think even E-couples hate E-couples and E-daters hate E-daters, whatever your colloquial term is. So I made it, and it pissed me off, and you guys got to tell me, as always, I respond and whatever in the comments. Please tell me whether or not I'm off base, whether or not you're a part of an E-couple, whether or not you hate E-couples, what specific characters of E-couples you hate the most. It's always going to be Mercy, we know. But sometimes you get others. Maybe the Ana Reinhardt duo, I could have thrown that one in there at the end, but nah, I'm not gonna. We'll let them live. You know, they wanna live out a power fantasy. That's fine. Just stop solo shattering me, please, when I get slept and inevitably you nano him. Just please stop doing that, and we'll be cool.